Welcome, guys. Let's begin in a wide leg child's pose today. We're going to work our way into our hips. Find a little bit of space and strength. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be some strengthening going on, not only in the hips, but in the core. So as we move through the class, just being mindful that the core is going to be working hard. Also the inner thighs, the hips. And of course, as always, you're going to be moving mindfully with the breath. Hopefully that will give you a nice, calm way to enter into the rest of your day. Nice and calm, nice and centered, nice and grounded. If you haven't already, you can let your forehead rest on the floor. Let your eyes close and just start to breathe deeply. You can do any movements that you like here that help you just to drop in. If you want to rock from side to side, maybe you want to push the hands into the floor so that you can push your hips into your heels. You can let your head move from side to side so your forehead's on the floor. We'll walk the hands over to the right. It's a nice, easy way to get into the sides of your body. You can take your body as far over your right leg as is possible, or as feels good. Now take a long breath into the left side. And then walking the hands over to the other side. And go as far over as feels good here. And take a breath into the right rib cage. And a breath out. Then walking the hands back to the center. Maybe those hips are starting to talk to you a little bit now. Maybe the legs are starting to talk to you. So walk the hands back to the knees. Okay, and then bring your knees together. Take arms up to the sky. That's it. And you're going to catch hold of your right wrist with your left hand. And then just lean over towards the left side. And take a breath in. And a breath out. Then coming back to the center, you catch hold of your left wrist with the right hand. And then just lean over towards the right side. Breathe into the left side. And then coming back to the center, you can just let the hands fall down. We'll do some circles with the shoulders one way. And then circle it the other way. Okay, before we get going, take the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers, draw your shoulders back, and then push the hands down towards the floor. Make sure your head isn't jutting forwards. And take a breath in. And a breath out and squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Now you try and lift the hands away from your bum. See how that feels. Think about your wrists touching. You're breathing in. And breathing out. Well done. And then release the hands. We'll come up onto all fours. Rock forwards and back a bit. We're just waking up the wrists now. Really grip onto the floor with the fingertips. See if that helps you. Take little circles. Move to the sides of your body. Circle it the other way. Yep. And then we'll come back And you're going to turn your fingers towards your knees. Now, it's early in the class, so they might not go all the way around. Just see how far around feels okay. Grip onto the floor and take some cat-cows here. Okay. Rounding into the back. Inhale, drawing the chest forwards. And then exhale, rounding the back. One more. And coming back to neutral, turn the fingers to face forwards. And you're going to turn the right hand over so the back of the hand goes onto the floor. And then the left hand. Okay, see if that feels all right to do two at the same time. You can do one if you like. You can have your knees closer to the hands if it feels difficult, or you can take the knees further away. Yeah. You push down to your thumbs and your baby fingers. You're working on straightening your arms. They're not going to straighten completely. And then release. Tuck your toes under. Sit your hips into your heels. Bring the hands to interlace, and then we draw a little circle with the wrists. Lovely, and then take the circle the other way. How is the feet here? Let the hands rest down onto the mat and lift your knees up off the floor. Open up your knees wide. And then let your arms reach forwards, let your forehead fall towards the floor. So it's like your hips are behind your heels here. Take a breath in and reach the arms as far forwards as feels nice. And a breath out. Good. Okay, walk your hands back to your knees. Well done. Draw your knees together and lower the knees back onto the mat. All right, we'll come up onto all fours. And you can take your right leg back. Just press the toes into the floor. So you've got your left toes tucked as well. You can rock forwards and back. Just feel your calf. Feel your the back of the knee. Feel the ankle. And then push back into your right foot till your left knee lifts off the floor. Come into a little variation on down dog, just keeping the foot where it is. And then you're lowering the left knee back down onto the mat and lifting your right leg up to the sky. Then you're going to bend the right leg in and draw a big circle with the right knee. Or how big can the circle be, or how big should the circle be? And then take it the other way. Yeah. Okay, so now you're going to bring your right knee to your right wrist, but don't put the shin on the floor. Try and keep the shin off the floor. Now try and move your right foot outside of your left leg. And then slide your right leg outside of your left leg, like you're doing a eagle pose legs. And then bring your right knee to your right wrist. And then take your right foot out towards the right side. And then take the knee up to the sky and open up the hip. Okay, so keep going with that pathway. Right knee comes towards the right wrist. Right foot moves outside of the left leg. Slide the right leg outside of the left leg, squeeze the legs in. And then bring the right knee back to the wrist, foot out to the side, and then take the leg all the way back up. Yeah, one more in the hat way. Right knee to right wrist. Right foot outside of the left leg. Swing the right leg around the left. And then bring the right knee to the right wrist. Right foot out to the side, and then take the leg all the way up, open up the hip. Now we get a pigeon pose. Right knee to the right wrist. You can rest the shin on the floor. Right foot over to the left side, and then slide your left leg back. Good. Hands either side of your leg, come onto your fingertips, lift your chest up, and then elbows bend, lower yourself down. Chin to chest as you roll your way back up. Getting a bit of mobility in your spine, elbows bend, lower down. Push through the fingertips, come back up. Yeah, that's a good last time. Elbows bend, lower down. Inhale, roll back up. This is a little option here, this bit. You can take your right hand behind your lower back and take your left hand behind your lower back. Keep your hands on the floor if it's too much. Breathing in, breathing out. Yeah. Releasing the hands. Now tuck your left toes under and then swing your right leg up to the sky. Three-leg dog, bend the knee and open up the hip. Feel the stretch here through your left leg. Inhale. As you exhale, draw a circle with the right knee. Now keep on going with this right leg now. Nice big circle, and then take your circle the other way. Take the right leg up to the sky, open up the hip. Yes, now same journey, okay? But now right knee comes to the right elbow, shoulders go over the hands. Right foot goes outside of the left leg. Swing the right leg around the left leg, push back into a funky chair down dog. Bring your right knee to your right elbow, right foot out to the side, and then up to the sky to open up the hip. And again, right knee to the right elbow, shoulders over hands, right foot outside left leg, swing the right leg around the left, push the hips up. And then bring the right knee, right elbow, right foot out to the side, and then leg up to the sky and open up the hip. Good, bring your right knee into your nose, right foot inside your right hand. Lower the left knee to the floor. Yes, come onto your fingertips. Draw the head, chest forwards here. Inhale. Good, now as you exhale, come back onto your left leg. And then draw your right toes to your face. Good. Try swinging your hips from side to side here. You could have your hands on blocks. You can walk your hands closer to your knees. Or your left knee. Inhale, draw your head, chest forwards. And then exhale, round into the back, chin to chest. Inhale, draw your head, chest forwards. Good, and then exhale, round into the back, chin to chest. Last time, inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. Good, exhale, round into the back, hold it here. Now imagine your right heel is trying to move back into your right hip. And then see if you can draw your belly button back and lift your right leg up off the floor. Might not happen, it might happen. Lower the right leg down, hopefully you didn't get cramp. We'll re-bend into your right leg, hands either side, lift the back knee, front foot to the back, find plank. How's that right leg? I'm going to lower all the way down onto the mat. Now keep your hands where they are, your forehead on the floor, and just lift your legs up. Have your big toes touching. Sit, really straighten the legs from behind the knees. Let the legs lie flat. Push down through your hands to roll your way up into a cobra. Good, now take it back into a child's pose. Sit the hips into the heels, relax the forehead into the floor. How's the right hip feeling there? How's the right leg? Let's see if we can get the left leg feeling the same. So we'll come up onto all fours. And we'll take the left leg back. Rock forwards and back. So this side feels all cold and stiff now. Let's warm it up. and you can push the left toes into the floor, and you can lift your right knee up off the floor, squeezing your heel down towards the floor. You can have your right toes tucked or untucked. And then lowering your right knee back down, lift the left leg up. You're going to bend the left leg and then draw a big circle with the knee. Big circle with the knee. And then take the circle the other way. A little bit clunky for me on this side. We'll take the left knee up to the sky, open up the hip. Now you bring your left knee to your left wrist, try and keep the shin off the floor. Take your left foot outside of your right leg, might be a bit of wiggling. And then slide your left leg around your right leg, give it a hug. Yeah. And then bring the knee to the left wrist, the foot out to the side, and then the leg up to the sky, open up the hip. Good, and again, bring the knee to the left wrist, left foot outside of the right leg, swing the leg around the right leg, and then bring the knee to the wrist, foot to the side, swing it all the way up. Yes, your last one. Left knee to left wrist, left foot towards the right, wrap your left leg around your right, and then bring the knee to the wrist, foot out to the side, and then swing. Yeah, can you feel your core working there? Yeah, so we'll bring your left knee to your left wrist, rest the shin on the floor, left foot towards the right wrist and slide the back leg away. Okay, we're not going to chill out here. You can come onto your fingertips, place them either side of the mat. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, bend your arms and lower all the way down. Chin to chest as you roll up. And then elbows bend and lower down. So just getting a bit of mobility in your spine. Rolling your way up, chin to chest. And now this is an option. Be here with the hands on the floor, or take your left hand behind you, and then your right hand behind you. Notice where you have to push down into to keep your chest up. Inhale. And exhale. Good, releasing the hands, well done. Tuck your back toes. We'll take the left leg all the way back and we're going to open up the hip. And then we got big circle with the left knee. It might be that you can take a bigger circle, but today you need to take a smaller circle. So you're making sure you're listening to your body. And we'll take the circle the other way. Good, and then bring your left knee to your left elbow. Your left foot outside of your right leg, and then push your hips back as you wrap your left leg around your left leg. Bring your left knee to your left elbow, your left foot out to the side, and then take it all the way around to open up the hip. Last time, bring your left knee to your left elbow. Feel the core work now as you bring your left foot in, wrap it around your right leg, push the hips back. Good, and then taking the knee to the elbow, the foot out to the side, and then take it all the way back. Open up your hip. Good, from here, bring your left knee into your nose, left foot inside the hands. That leg, or this leg, gradually waking up. Push your fingertips, draw your head chest forwards. How is the front of your right hip? You have the right hip flexor here. We'll come back onto the right knee and then draw the left toes to the face. Yeah, maybe the swinging from side to side helped you. It's really good for me, that one. Now you can walk your hands back towards your knees, towards your right knee, and inhale, draw your head chest forwards. exhale, round into the back, chin to chest. Again, inhale, draw your head, chest forwards. Yes, and then exhale and round into the back. Okay, we'll do one more. Inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. And then exhale, push away and round. Now imagine your left heel is moving back into your left hip. And then see if you can lift the left leg off the floor. Belly back, core strong. Lowering the leg back down if you lifted it. And then re-bend into your left leg. Hands either side, lift your back knee. And then front foot to the back. Find your plank. We're going to lower all the way down onto the mat with control. Palms flat, draw your shoulders back, forehead on the mat. Big toes touching as you lift your legs up. Hold it there. Lowering your legs down. Push through your hands. See if you can lift your head, chest up. And then take it up and back into downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. So we keep on moving. Lift your right leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up the hip. Bring your right knee to your right elbow, shoulders over hands. Right foot outside of left leg, and then push the hips back into your funny down dog. Yeah, now look at your right hand. Bring your right knee outside of your right arm. Hold it there and try and slot your foot outside of the right hand. Yes, well done. Lower your left knee to the floor. Come onto your fingertips, draw your head, chest forwards. Yes, and then we'll just come back onto the left knee. Notice now your right leg is out on a diagonal, and it's fine. Keep it there. Inhale, draw your head, chest forwards. And exhale, fold inside your right leg now. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Step back onto your right leg, palms flat, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Try and squeeze your right knee into your right arm. Hover your right foot off the floor, bring your right knee into your nose, and then foot inside the hands. Well done, come up, high lunge, lift your arms up. Now catch hold of your left wrist with your right hand. We're going to lean over towards the right side, breathe into your left side. Coming back to the center, take your hands down either side front foot. And let your front foot move to the back. Well done. Let both heels fall to the right and swing your left arm up to the sky. Lower your left hand down, pick the heels up, let them fall to the left, right arm up to the sky. Good. Right hand comes down, lower all the way onto the mat. Keep the hands where they are, forehead on the floor, big toes touch, lift your legs up. Lower your legs down, push through your hands, come up cobra. And we take it up and back into downward facing dog. You can have a little wiggle here, guys. So you're taking your right leg up to the sky. Bend, your left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Take the same pathway, left knee to left elbow. Left foot over to the outer right leg. Swing the leg around your right leg as you push your hips up. And then taking it back, left knee to left elbow, try and hold it there. Left foot outside the left hand. Yes. Good, lower your right knee to the floor. Come onto the fingertips, draw your head, chest forwards. We come back onto the right leg. So this left leg is on a diagonal now. Left toes to your face. Inhale, draw your head, chest forwards. And then exhale, fold inside your leg. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Good, now you're going to step onto your left leg or left foot. Put the palms flat, lift your back knee up off the floor. Now play with this, squeeze the knee into the arm. Try and hover your left foot off. Bring your knee into your nose and pop your foot inside your left hand. Yes, good. Come up into a high lunge. Once you're there, you catch hold of your right wrist with your left hand and lean over towards the left side. Breathing in and breathing out. Come back to the center, take the hands down either side of the front foot and just let your front foot move to the back of the mat. Lower all the way down onto the mat with control. Keep the hands where they are, squeeze your shoulders back, forehead down, lift the legs up, big toes touching. Lowering the legs down, push through the hands, lift the head, chest up. Good, and then take it all the way up and back, downward facing dog. You can give it a wiggle. How is it feeling? Inhale. And exhale. All right, adding on, let's take the right leg up, bend the knee and open up the hip. So this time, bring your right knee outside your right arm, hold it there. And now bring your knee into your nose, hold it there, and then pop your foot inside your right hand. Yeah, good, come up, high lunge, lift the arms up. And this feels so good, we're going to do it again, catch hold of your left wrist, and we'll lean over towards the right side. Come back into the center, and we'll drop the back heel, we're going to open up into warrior two, adjust your front foot, reach the arms away. Yeah, nice. Now, two options. Forearm can come onto the thigh. Maybe though you could put your hand onto a block or onto the floor. Yeah. If not, keep the forearm on the thigh. You're in your side angle. If your forearm is on the thigh, stay where you are. Otherwise, squeeze your right knee into your right arm. I want you to see if you can bring your right heel to your bum. Give it a little go. It's not so easy. Use your core. The tough bit, you've got to put your right foot back where it came from. That's the tough bit. Yes. Good. Come up into warrior two. Take the right arm up and over your head. Breathe into the right side. Good. And then big circle. Right hand down. Left hand follows. And then front foot to the back. Find plank. Now your normal vinyasa, elbows brushed by the rib cage. Cobra up dog, lift the chest up. Take it up and back, downward facing dog. Okay, so doing what you can do, leaving whatever isn't possible right now. Not worrying about it. So let's go again, left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. So now you're going to bring your left knee outside your left arm and hold it there. Bring your left knee into your nose. And then bring your foot inside the hands. Come up into a high lunge. We catch hold of your right wrist and we lean over towards the left side. Coming back through center, ground the back heel, come into your warrior two shape. Reach the hands away, squeeze your shoulders down the back. All right, so your options, forearm onto the thigh, or left hand inside left foot. Maybe left hand is on a block. Try and twist the left rib cage to the right side. Squeeze your left knee into your left arm. Now, nothing might happen here, but you might be able to bring your heel to your bum. Your left heel to your bum, squeezing your left knee into your left arm. And then you might be able to pop the foot back. It might be a bit of a wiggle. Good. Coming back into warrior two. That's so hard, isn't it? Left arm up and over your head. Breathe into the left side. And then big circle, left hand down. Right hand follows, front foot to the back. Vinyasa elbows brushed by the rib cage. Cobra up dog. And then back down facing dog. Wiggle, wiggle, inhale. Exhale, lift the hips up. Well done, guys. Lower the knees just for a moment. Big toes touch. Relax down in between your legs into a wide leg child's pose. Just take stock of everything that we've done so far. How is all that feeling in your bodies, in your legs, in your hips, in your mind? Yeah. Has there been lots of chatter, or are we okay? Yeah. How's it going? All right, let's continue. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Bring your knees underneath you. Let the belly sink down, tuck your toes, and then come up into your downward facing dog. Last little flow. Right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. So your right knee comes outside your right arm, or as close as you can get it. Right knee into your nose, and then foot inside the hands. Good. Lift your arms up into a high lunge. And we ground the back heel, open up into warrior two. Yeah, good. Straight in the front leg. Now you can shorten the stance if you want, or just keep it long. Yeah, push your back hip away, reach your right hand as far forwards as you can, and then the hand will rest on the shin wherever you are. Yeah, maybe it will go behind your right leg, but only if both sides of the body are as long as each other. Yeah. Inhale. Then as you exhale, you can take your left arm up and over your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Looking down, take your left arm back up, and we'll bend the right leg, come back into warrior two. Good. Right hand is going to come down, touch the floor. Left hand is going to follow. Pick the back heel up, and now just walk your right foot over to the right side. You're going to take a twist, right arm up to the sky. Don't let the left hip drop here. Now turn both toes towards the right. Now go onto the edges of your feet. Swing the hips up, up, up. Now, if you struggle here, try bringing your right foot closer to your left foot. Otherwise, just lower your outer left leg down towards the floor. And then lift the hips all the way right back up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Lower the outer left hip down towards the floor. And then lift the hips right back up. You got one more, okay? Lower the left hip down. And then lift it right back up. Good. Right hand comes down. Come back into a lunge. And then front foot to the back, find plank. That leg feels nice. Elbows brushed by the rib cage as you exhale. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you take it back. Oof, big breath in. Exhale, let it go. So, taking the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. As we have been doing, bring your left knee outside your left elbow. Inside the elbow, and then foot inside the hands. Coming up, high lunge. The rest of the day is going to be so easy. Ground the back heel, open up into warrior two, reach the arms away, draw your shoulders down the back. And now you can straighten the front leg. It's quite nice to do this with a really wide leg, but you can push your right hip back, reach the left arm as far forwards as you can, and then hand rests on the shin, right arm up to the sky. So try and be strict with yourself, yeah? So you're on your own in your house. How long can both sides of the body be? See if you can find that. And if you need to bring your left hand higher up your leg, then there's no problem. Looking down, You could take your right arm up and over your head just for a moment. Feel that extension there. And taking your right arm back up. We're going to bend the left leg, come back into warrior two. Yes, good. Left hand comes down, touch the floor. Big circle with the right arm. You're going to pick your back heel up, walk your left foot over to the left. Okay, now as you twist your left arm up to the sky, be mindful that the right hip doesn't drop. You got it. Nice. So now turn both toes towards the left, the edges of the feet on the floor, and lift your hips up. If it was tough on the other side, you know you can bring your left foot closer to your right. But you're going to lower your outer right leg down towards the floor. And then push your right hand to lift it right back up. And again, lower the outer hip down towards the floor. Yeah, and then push right back up. I know it's tough, but it's so good. Last time, lower the outer hip towards the floor. Yes, and then lift it right back up. Take the left arm up and over your head, bring the palm flat onto the mat, and then front foot to the back. Vinyasa. Cobra up dog, and then back downward facing dog. Breathe in, guys, well done. And breathe out. Okie dokie. Take your right leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip. And now bring your right knee to your left elbow. That's it. And then you can pop your right foot inside your left hand. Now you're going to turn both toes to face the left side, coming into a wide leg forward fold. You can relax your head down towards the floor here. Lift those hips up now, guys. Inhale, draw your kneecaps up. Exhale and fold it forwards. Inhale, lifting your head, chest up. And then exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, lifting the head, chest up. Now bring your heels in one step, and then your toes in one step, and then the heels in one step, and you should be able to sink down into your Malasana now. Elbows into your knees, press your palms together. So if you need to adjust that, you can adjust it. Inhale, lift your chest up. Well done. Next, feeling fantastic. Exhale. You're going to sit your bum down onto the mat somehow. You can do that elegantly or not so elegantly, and then extend your legs out. Doesn't have to be your widest. Push down through the hands. See if you can lift up nice and tall. Maybe bring your hips a little bit closer towards the top of your mat, or the edge of your mat. Sit and then just walk your hands forwards. Come down onto your forearms. Try not to let your knees fall inwards. Flex your feet so those toes are up, up, up. And then draw your inner thighs up, up, up. And you can have a bend in your knees. You can also be sat on a block or a pillow. You can also stay up on your hands. If you're feeling the stretch in your legs when you're upright, then you're already low enough, yeah? If you need a little bit more, then you'll sink down a little bit deeper. Take one more breath. Yeah. And then walk your hands back wherever you are. Yeah. So we're going to stay with this wide leg, but we don't want them so wide. So you're going to just either move your hips back so your legs come in closer together, or just draw your legs in. Take both hands over your right leg, and you're going to point your right toes. Push down through your left leg. Push down hard through your left leg. Breathe in, lift your chest up. Good. And then breathe out, round into your back, bring it into your chest, like you did earlier. Can you squeeze your right leg into your right hip, and then try and lift the right leg up off the floor. It's not easy, and you might cramp up in your quad. Lower the leg down. If you cramp in the quad, then you're not doing it quite right. Try and bring the leg back into the hip and use your core. Inhale, lift up tall, pointing your right toes. Exhale, round into the back, chin to chest. It might lift a little bit, it might not lift at all. See what you can do. And then lower. Yes, there's a load of core work going on there. Lift yourself up. Okay, flex your right foot. Take your hands over towards the left side. Do anything you need to do to stretch out. Inhale, lift up tall. Point your left toes, push down through your right leg. And then round into the back, chin to chest. Imagine your leg moving into your left hip, and then lift the left leg off the floor. It's like you're trying to kick your head with your shin. Lower it down and lift yourself up. Yeah, so it might lift, it might not. Yeah, see what happens. And again, round into the back, chin to chest. Push down to your right leg, lift your left leg up. And then lower it back down, and then lift yourself up. Flex both feet. And again, walk your way forwards. Try and relax out any tension there. Maybe you're cramped up, so you can bring your legs together, give them a shake. Yeah, see what feels right for you. Still want the knees pointing upwards, toes pointing upwards. Well done. Good, and then bring yourself all the way back up. You're going to bend the knees and bring the soles of the feet together. Catch hold of your toes, lift your chest up, and then exhale, come forwards. Forehead down towards the floor. Hopefully that feels really nice now. We'll walk the hands over towards the right side, forehead down towards your right knee. And then walking your hands all the way to the other side, forehead down towards the left knee. Walking your way back to the center. Good, bringing your knees up. Just take the hands behind you and feet as wide as the mat. We're windscreen wipe out the legs. The hips feel pretty good, right? Good. Bring your feet together. Now you've still got your hands, fingers pointing towards your bum. If you need to turn them out slightly, you can. Feet planted, big breath in. And as you breathe out, lift the hips up to the sky. You can let your head hang all the way back if you've got nothing going on with your neck. And then lower your sit bones back down onto the mat. Reach your arms forwards and then slowly lower down vertebra by vertebra. Use the core, all those muscles that you find. Arms can go up and over the head, and we'll bring the right ankle onto the left thigh. Now, see if you can just let your legs sway from side to side. Good, so now the next time that you sway to the left, let the outer left leg rest on the floor. Keep your right ankle next to the left leg, and then rest the right foot on the floor. I like to catch hold of my right foot with my left hand to hold it there, and then take the right hand to try and push the right leg away. Feels good. In the outer right hip, or down the IT band. Good. Now keep the legs as they are, arms back up and over the head, and just swing them back. And take your left leg up to the sky. That's it. Maybe you can pulse the left leg towards the head. And then slowly lower your left foot onto the floor. Right knee into your chest for a moment. And then right foot down onto the mat. Left knee into your chest and left ankle onto the right thigh. And again now sway from side to side. Be careful. Make sure your core is helping you here. You don't want it all to go in your back. And the next time you sway to the right, lower your outer right leg on the floor, left foot flat on the floor. And I take my right hand to catch hold of my left foot so it doesn't go anywhere. And then use my left hand to try and push my left knee away. Breath in. And breath out. Good, and you can take your arms back up and bring the legs back. And from here then you can take your right leg up to the sky, and maybe it's nice just to pulse the leg towards the head. And then lowering your right foot down onto the mat, place your left foot on the mat as well. Breath in. And as you breathe out, push down through the feet and lift the hips up. You're welcome to stay here or come into a wheel pose. Fingers towards the shoulders, elbows in, push through the hands and send the chest towards the back of the mat. Now you know that we haven't done loads of back bending, so make this just be about stretching the front. And then bringing your chin to your chest, slowly lower your way down. Feet as wide as the mat, windscreen wiper the legs. It's important to counterpose that. So we're going to bring the knees into the chest. Hug the knees in. That feels nice. Maybe you stay here, or you take your happy baby. Or I'm going for plow, legs up and over the head. Let's take a few breaths here. Good, and as you feel ready, plant your hands onto the mat and then slowly lower down. Good, you can land with the feet in the sky, so everyone join us with the feet in the sky. You can shake the legs a little bit. You can draw circles with the ankles, point and flex the feet. Calming down, slowing down. Good. And then bring the soles of the feet together, knees open, arms up and over your head. Okay, let's just do this little bit of breath work all together. We'll take a big breath in through the nose. And then open your mouth and exhale, let it go. Now just breathe in a third of the way. Hold your breath. Breathe in the next part. Hold your breath. And now breathe in all the way to the top. Hold your breath. And then exhale. So breathing in 3 parts. Inhale the first part. Inhale the next part. Inhale all the way to the top. And then exhale. Take a long breath in. Exhaling in 3 parts. Exhale the first part. Second part. Exhale completely. Inhale fully. Exhale the first part. Second part. Third part. Inhale fully. Hold your breath at the top. Then open mouth, exhale, let it go. Breathe normally, naturally. Find the normal rhythm of your breath. If you're uncomfortable with the knees open, you can always extend the legs out to the corners of the mat. Or if you're happy there, stay there. Allowing your body to rest. Allowing your mind to rest. It might be that you've got a little bit of time, you can stay there a bit longer. But maybe you have got children tapping you on the shoulder, or things to do, so you can start to breathe a little bit deeper. Move your fingers and move your toes. And you can extend your arms up and over your head, do a lovely full body stretch. Hopefully you've found a little bit of freedom now. Roll to the right hand side into a fetal shape. Keeping the eyes closed. Good. And then keeping your eyes closed, walk your way up to seated, to face the front. Sit in any shape that feels good for you. Good. Bringing your palms together, thumbs into the chest bone, as always, in gratitude to the practice. And in so much gratitude to you guys for being here today. Hope you had a wonderful class. Namaste. See you tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Next, see you soon.